happy Sunday, everybody, and happy update day for the Astrocats. Okay, so I know it's been a couple weeks, but as I mentioned before, I'm currently going through a lot of repairs in my home. Uh, Technically, on Monday, though, starting the last phase is gonna take 2 weeks after the water damage from April. They're just now getting to it. So for 2 weeks, my streaming might be a little spotty, mostly because I either won't have access to my equipment or there's going to be a lot of noise going on. There's a chance power will go down, internet will go down, anything can happen. But in the meantime, while everything was going on in the background, I do want to give you guys really good news. But before I do that, let's make sure that I go through pretty much the standard stuff. So please make sure you check out our webpage. As you can see, I try to put about us, pretty much meet the cast. I try to put more content on here, the fun sketches. I try to update this as much as I can. So you can see it on the Facebook page, and I also have that here as well to contact us. So that is our main page. Does this still need work? Absolutely, but I am a one-man army, so bear with me. If that's not your forte to go to a website, we also have Facebook, which I also try to post all the updates here, as you can see. And yes, I have been testing the merch. This is the first shirt. Not so bad for first round. Nothing ready for sale, but you know what? It's kind of really satisfying to where we started and where we're at right now. It's come a really long way. And then, as I told you guys, I've been testing the stickers. So this is my water bottle. I'm trying to test it for durability and stuff like that. I don't like to do stuff half-assed, and I know a lot of people. I know I love stickers, but I like stickers that last because I never know. Like, I'd like to put them on my water bottle, the sticker bomb. Some people like putting them in their car. So I eventually want to put some in my car to see the wear and tear with the environment. So I am testing the products before we do anything in the distant future. Right now it's distant future, but that's pretty much what I've been up to. Captain Hobbes, there it is. This is our new Instagram page. Unfortunately, the last social media sites got completely locked out due to reasons. I'm just gonna leave it at that. But here we go. So everything's pretty much starting from scratch, and I even have threads going on. So everybody kind of hangs on a different social media site. So I'm doing my best to kind of get to everything. Do not ask me to do next door. That's not what this is for. I had someone ask me that. It's like, are you next door? I'm like, for Astrocats, doesn't make no sense. But anyway, so the big news is the story Bible is done. It is done. And is this done? This is going to be for, a brand new animation concept. Everything's pretty much done. I don't want to scroll past this because I don't want to ruin the surprise for everybody. But me and Laura Byron have been really hard at work, so we are ready to move on to the next phase, which is pretty much creating our own little God, what's the term that I'm looking for? Give me a second because my brain's having a brain fart. It's a pitch deck. So now that this is done, we know what kind of cake we're making. We know the ingredients that are going in it. Now we got to advertise the cake that we're making. So obviously a pitch deck is a little smaller, but that's going to be where the next round is going. And I also want to start, since we already have the animatic for the pilot, I want to start working on fleshing out the intro to the show, or at least a rough idea with the music that we have created. So that's pretty much going to be the next phase for the project, on top of the fact that I'll be doing updates on and on. Now, so like I said, I'm trying to do an update today because the construction is going to be going on in my house till around September 7th or 8th. So that is literally flat out 2 weeks. So I didn't want you guys thinking that I just fell off the edge again. No, I have been hard at work on top of everything else that I'm dealing with. Try to keep this project alive, try to keep it going. So it's not that I'm not trying, it's just life. But yeah, no, so that's the big announcement today, guys. Just want to let you know the Bible is done, and the next phase is to create the pitch deck, and then from there also working on the intro, because as ideal as it would be to go ahead and get this picked up by somebody, there's a chance it's not. And I personally, I don't mind if I'm just doing this on YouTube by myself, or with a few other people that help me along. But at least the base is done. And I'm one person that as much as I'm optimistic, I am realistic. And let's be honest, the animation market is heavily saturated. There's a lot of competition. And now that a lot of these, the golden age of Netflix, or the golden age, the second golden age of animation, pretty much came and has gone. Because let's be honest, the economic downturn means less money for animation. We can see it from Netflix and all these streaming services where they're just cutting down their animation budgets, and and that's perfectly fine because I never counted on those people. If it gets picked up, great. If it doesn't get picked up, great. Like I said, this is our little fun project on our own. So yeah. But yeah, no, that's why I want to let you guys know. Hey, the Bible's done. The pitch deck is next, and I'm working on intro will be the next part for this. And then after that, I have to figure out what to do for the voice actings down the line. I want to use AI, but I don't want to use AI. I have to do a lot of AI training or a lot of like training online, and I absolutely loathe listening to AI voices. Like my brain just goes no. It knows it's not real, and it just goes no. So I have to figure out how to do some of the voice acting with zero budget. And I know there is online sources that we can go to get people, which is what we've done before. However, sometimes it's really hard to try to get those same folks back to do a continuous series. So I'm trying to kind of keep everything as much in-house and close-fisted as possible for the time being, because again, it's not anything that it started, it ramped up, life happened, collapsed, and then I've been kind of keeping it in life support, and now it's kind of ramping back up again now that I'm fully in charge of the project versus having to coordinate with somebody else. So it's unfortunately sometimes that's how that works out, but it is what it is. But anyway, guys, I just want to give you guys a quick update. I appreciate those of you guys who have been kind of sticking with us all these years. And yeah, it's been about 5 years. Let's see, I know Astrocats is it started with our friend Dave, so it's starting to get into a decade, if I'm correct, or at least eight years. I know I've been part of it for about 5 years. Yeah, I have to look back at my files. It's at least been about 5 years. But yeah, it's starting to get to the decade. But because of that, we have developed so much. Look at this. We have the base, we have the characters fleshed out, a little bit more fleshed out now. We got the main primary, secondary characters or supporting cast. We also have incidentals. And then you have, what's it called? The villains. We have different aliens that they pretty much interact with. And then we have some of the assets that like the spaceships and other stuff. There's one that I want to really redesign, which is the mothership. But that's something that will have to come later because, artists, we love to be perfectionists. And unfortunately, some of the ideas don't come around the time that you need it to come. They just actually kind of flesh out later, especially when you're someone like me that I'm constantly going from data analysis to art. So my brain is going left, right, left, right, left, right between both of them. So for right now, the Bible is fully done, but is there probably going to be some changes to the items in here? Absolutely. But in the meantime, here is our labor of love. Here is all of our efforts put together the last couple of years in a really nice, solid book, and it is so close right now to trying to get it in front of some people's eyeballs to see if we can get it going. And we even have we have season 1 fleshed out, and then we have summaries for season 2 and 3. So that's pretty much where we're at right now. But that is the big announcement today. The Bible's done. Next step would be the pitch, and then after that, it's pretty much just working into the intro. So the good part is, while things are down, because I'm going to be honest, my house is going to be a wreck. I'm probably going to have to do a lot of my storyboarding in analog, which is, it's old school. It still works, but not the tools of the trade. Right, today it's like trying to do a newspaper with the little iconic little letters one at a time. But you know what? As long as we're moving forward, that's all that matters. And if I can just brainstorm most of that intro, what it's going to look like analog, the 2 weeks that I'm going to be kind of like dealing with all this construction in my house, then it's still a baby step moving forward. So that's pretty much how I feel about that. But anyway, guys, thank you for joining me again. I am holding strong. We're holding strong, me and Low Byron. Moving forward, like I said, we're playing with merch. This is our motivation. we created a really fun concept. And while some of the base story has drastically changed, because again, now it's just two of us, we went from three down to two. We have a little bit, we had the ability to kind of rise like the phoenix and maybe rework this. And I didn't want to create something that it was kind of like the same thing we have seen over and over again. We want to create something that is kind of niche, kind of fun, and it's something both me and Lord Byron would like to watch. It's just with cats. So yeah, we got a lot of more cookies idea that we didn't even get it into the Bible. But again, that's just me and Lord Byron throwing spaghetti at the wall. But until then, please stay tuned. Like I said, I always appreciate you guys joining us and just keeping an eye on our progress. And I am so grateful for you guys hanging on all these years. So thank you so much, guys. And I'll talk to you guys later. And please give me around 2 weeks. I promise to come back with stuff. I just gotta get past this last hurdle. I can't function if my house is not in one piece. That's where I reside. So I need my house fixed. Okay, I want my kitchen back. Anyway, cats, y'all have a good Sunday, and y'all take care. So peace. Bye.